What is up, YouTube? It is Showtime and I am back with yet again another video. Now in this video I'm going to be showing you guys the best footer build you guys can make on NBA 2K26. You can actually use this build in the park or the 5v5. I've personally already used it in both, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been getting so many questions about, oh, should I make an inside or outside? I personally don't see the point in making an inside footer, simply because the outside footer does everything the inside can do, just be able to shoot. So at this stage in the game, when people are still figuring out their offense and a lot of guards still are figuring out their offense, it's good to open up the court, space open the court, give your guards and your team an extra opportunity to score, because guards are still figuring things out. Only the elite guards, and probably in the next couple of weeks, guards will start to get to a point where they really don't need you to pop, and all they'll need is a screen and for you to get the offensive rebound and second chance points. But at this stage in the game, which is pretty much every year, everyone makes a popper. So I'd say make a popper. Just for those of you guys wondering, this is a 7-foot popper, which I'm about to show you, but it still has insides abilities. Footers are going to be OP. I'm going to make a separate video about this. I already made this build with cap breakers. I'm telling you, footers are going to be the meta. They're already the meta because of how quickly they move. It is insane how fast these things are moving, and it's simply because of the gameplay speed. It's been reported that 2K has upped the gameplay speed by like 15% this year, and it's cracked. Like I move just like my 6'9". I literally don't really feel a difference. So I'm not going to talk too much more. We're going to get straight into the build. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please do leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let's get straight into it. So for the position, I went center, because if I play fives, I want to be able to play the 5 on this build. I don't want to be at the 4. And like I said, obviously position doesn't matter if you're playing park, because you're going to be the big man always. With the height, you're going to go 7 foot. Now I have seen some 7'4" builds, and I probably will end up posting one. I personally, I'm going 7 foot because I want the speed, and I play 3s more often. Not to say that 7'4" are not usable on 3s, but they don't hedge as well because they're going to be significantly slower. Being a footer is going to allow you to play some sort of defense, and you're going to be a lot faster. So if you're playing 3v3, 7 foot is where it's at. If I was playing 5s, I would probably more consider the 7'4", but I've used this 7 foot in 5v5, and I've done well against 7'4". Now with the weight, I personally went 263, and with the wingspan, you do not want to max it out because you will not get access to an 83 ball. Which is important for your shooting abilities, your shooting badges, and also to get certain takeovers. So I went down 1. It doesn't affect your rebound or anything in any significant way. It's the same thing. You're not going to get dogged because your wingspan is 1 inch shorter. You'll be fine. It's the exact same thing. Just as a tip, keep in mind, you will get access to all the I believe it's shooting takeovers when you do it this way, which is very good for these builds. In my opinion, you do not need a rebounding takeover as a 7-footer. You are going to want one that helps you rebound, but also your shooting and gives you shooting takeover, because height is king when it comes to shooting. You can shoot over everybody contested, and I'm telling you, this is going to be the way to go. Now for the ratings, slow down the video, pause, do whatever you guys got to do. This is going to be a good one. For the standing dunk, sorry, I accidentally upgraded these. For the standing dunk, you guys want to make sure you go as 90. I go 90 off rip. The reason why is because you get rise up gold, which is important. You're finishing under the rim anytime you guys are doing splits. But more importantly, you guys will be able to get standing contact dunks as a popper. So if you're under the rim, free contact dunk. If you're shooting, you're going to be able to shoot the ball. This is what's so good about the footers. You can do everything. On the 6'9", everything is limited. You can only do one or the other. You can have a popper that can finish, and you can have a finisher inside that can shoot. It's not going to happen. When you're a footer, you get more access to more ticks, making your build better all around, and it's compensating for you being taller and slower in your physicals. Now, this is pretty much it for the finishing. Like, you're really not going to be doing too much of anything else. All the other stats here will naturally go up as I create the build, but standing dunk is where the emphasis is, because you're mostly slipping under the basket, free dunks. That's what you want to be able to do. Now with the 3-point, you guys want to max this out to 80. We're going to get set shot specialist on silver. We're also going to get Deadeye on bronze. You guys are also going to get access to a lot of the good takeovers that are in the game. I'm going to show you guys which one exactly. All the shooting ones. So anything like this one, right? Sharpshooter. This is the one I use. Glass gunner. You guys get boosts in your defensive rebound, and you also get boosts in your shooting, and you get sharpshooting take. And you have to have at least a 75 mid-range and an 83 ball. So that's going to bring me to my next point, the mid-range. I only put it at 71, and if you put 1 cap breaker, it will give you 4. So If you guys don't understand how cap breakers work, I'll probably make my own video on it because I've earned them, so I can show you guys how it works. But it's all over YouTube. One cap breaker can actually have the potential to give you more than one. So you can unlock one cap breaker and it can give you +4 in a category. I've done the math on this build. If you leave this at a 71 and you use one cap breaker, it'll bring you to 75, which will then unlock these takeovers that I'm telling you guys about. All the sharpshooting takeovers as a big man. Next, for the pass accuracy, you guys want to go 93. This is what makes the build super overpowered. You guys are going to be able to throw full court passes. You guys are going to be able to throw all the dimers in the world. You guys get dimer and break starter on Hall of Fame, making it super easy for your team to score off of an offensive rebound, on a fast break. It's usable in the 5s. I'm telling you, it's amazing how fast these footers are and then able to get these stats. That's what's going to make this build so broken and why I think footers will take over as the year goes on. Now for defense, you guys want to make sure you guys get an 84 block. I was thinking about getting a 78, but I wanted it to be 84 because I want to play incredible paint defense. If I decide to play 2s, if I decide to play 5s, I'd have to go up against post scorers or anyone trying to dunk. As you guys know, defense is horrible. Everybody's getting dunked on. 84 block is going to give you the best chance to be able to actually meet these people at the rim and stop them from dunking on you constantly. And then 74 interior defense. I put this up here so I can have post lockdown. Like I said, this build is going to be usable on the 2s, the 3s, and the 5s. It is just best all-around footer build you guys can make right now. And then with the perimeter defense, I have this at a 62 just so I could get my immovable enforcer. And then with the steal, you guys want to put that at 53. And then if you guys have one more cap breaker, this will go to 60. One cap breaker will bring the steal from 53 to 60 and will give you interceptor on bronze. As you guys can see, I'm already learning how to use these cap breakers, save money, and make an even better build. So like I said, the fastest way to get 2 cap breakers is to hit level 8 in your crew, which is very easy. You can even join somebody who has a crew and has already hit level 8 and you'll automatically get the cap breaker. And then the second cap breaker, you guys can either get from what was it, level 40 obviously, but that's not the easiest one. Where did I get the second cap breaker that I'm thinking about? Oh, rookie 5, really easy to get. It's double rep all weekend long. 2 fastest way for you guys to get cap breakers right now, and you guys will be able to get this mid-range to 75 with 1 cap breaker, and this steal to a 53 to a 60, which will give you interceptor on bronze with another cap breaker. So OP, such an easy way to use the cap breakers. Now with the offensive rebound, make sure you guys go 96 on. A reason why I went 96 so I can get this rebound chaser and Box Out Beast Hall of Fame right away. I didn't want to wait. I could have went like 94 rebound and just accepted my rebound chaser being on goal, but I wanted both of these Hall of Fame right away. I didn't want to waste any time with that, so I went 96 on my offensive rebound. With the defensive rebound, I have this at an 89, which is more than enough. On the defensive end, you're already on the inside. It's easier for you to grab boards on the defensive because you always have defensive position anyways. It's always important that you guys have a higher ult board than defensive if you're allowed to on your build. So OP to do it this way. And then with the speed, I have mine at a 65. It can go up 1 more, but I took it off so that I can have all these other crazy stats. The agility, I maxed it out. The vertical, I'm completely maxed that out. And the strength, I have that at a 91. And here is the build. This is the final build. We have some extra ticks here. You can throw it on your free throw. If you want to play around with this anymore to get more free throw, if you feel like you're going to be using this on the 5s more, go ahead. I'm personally not a 5s player. I'll probably play rec here and there. So feel free to tweak and adjust the build in your favor, but this is the actual build. Also, what I'm going to start doing is, because a lot of you guys, especially because it's the beginning of the year, you guys want to know how to upgrade the build with the little VC you have, because you know when like you first make the build and people are like, oh, what do I upgrade first? This is a lob threat glass visionary, by the way. I'm going to show you guys personally what I would upgrade first if I were to make this build right now. Like I said, I already have the build and I have a cap breaker. I have it. But I'm going to show you guys like probably the most important things that you guys should be upgrading if you have this build. So we're going to go to progression here. First thing you guys got to make sure you do, no questions asked, is max out your offensive rebound. And then I'd probably put the defensive rebound to like an 80 or 85. I'll leave that up to you. I'm already a 91 overall, so I have way more like free. I can upgrade this thing like way more. I'm going to try and fit it to you guys narrative. I know most of you guys probably aren't 90. I'll probably do it to like 85. Defensive rebound, you can put it to 80 to 85. Another important stat is your standing dunk for when you're slipping. I'd have that at like at least an 80, 81 minimum. If you want, go 90 right away. 3, not debatable. Have to have this max. You really could wait on the mid-range. I really wouldn't be in a rush for that. Pass accuracy is going to be very important. I'd have that at like at least like probably like an 83. because I believe that's where you get the gold and stuff. But it'd be nice if you guys can max it right away. Another important stat is all your physicals. None of your physicals are debatable. All of these need to be maxed. You'll be way too slow. You don't want to be weak. Like your vertical, you could probably leave that just like an 80. And here's an 85. Like, I really wouldn't be tripping too much on the block. Like I said, it's hard for me to do this because I'm not an 85. I don't have to struggle. Like, if you guys really want, bring this pass accuracy down way to like 83. Then you can like put up your block and some other stuff. I'm leaving it up to you guys. I'm just trying to give you guys a sense of or an idea of what's important. And what's most important is like your standing dunk, which you can really go down to. It really doesn't need to be this high. You put this to 81. Your 3-ball, max it out. Pass accuracy, have it at least at an 80. Have your block, yeah, I'd say like have your block at least a 78. Your interior defense could really stay down for the time being. You can put it at like a 70. The offensive rebound, have to have that max. Defensive rebound could be at around an 80. And then all your physicals, you should be trying to get max. So this is pretty much how that works. I haven't decided what build specialization is best yet. I'm still going to figure it out. So a lot of people are saying go for the shooting. It feels like a waste because the cap breakers only will be in the shooting area for this one, and there's not much to use, but you get max +1s in the shooting area, which could be useful, and being able to pop and have max +1 badges, max +2 badges in your shooting badges would be good. So for me, I'm really deciding between probably rebounding and shooting. I'll leave that up to you guys, and I'll let you know when I make decision of what I'm going to do with my build. Like I said, I already made this build, and there you guys have the build. So I hope you guys appreciate the video. If you do, please do leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm dropping way more builds. I'm trying to get all these builds, all these information videos out the way before I can really get into gameplay. I've already been playing the game a crap ton. I'm already like rookie 5. I appreciate you guys who made it towards the end of the video. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.